today seems to be a special event. So there seems to be Starlight Celebration, and the event takes part in all Gridania. So it seems that it's good to teleport to New Gridania. And I also got today new PlayStation avatar. So there was actually PlayStation 2022 wrap up. So it's kind of year results, games what you have played in PlayStation and hours, and what games you have especially played. And as a award you will get Astrobot avatar. So I also have a new avatar, the PlayStation avatar. And okay, let's teleport to New Gridania. And it seems that we need to go Old Gridania. So I think it might be this amphitheater kind of thing where we need to go. And I check, do I have enough? Okay, I have enough those places in inventory. Okay, we need to first go to the Old Gridania. And we need to locate Karanji. Okay, this way we can go there. And it seems that the Christmas time celebration, there are all different kind of Christmas decorations here. And okay, we can see that there is already Starlight Celebration personnel. Let's go. And okay, the first seasonal special quest name is Reindeer Fame. Karanji is looking for adventure filled with starlight cheer. Okay, let's accept this one. How good it is to see you again, dear adventure. You haven't forgotten me since last we met. I hope it's me, Karanji. And may I say you have come a most opportune moment. You see, we are planning some truly extraordinary festivities this year, but are presently short-handed. Okay, there is a reindeer. It's no good, celebrant. We will require the aid of an adventurer after all. Oh dear, I say, it's an adventure. You have already made the arrangements. Allow me to introduce Associate Professor Lorenzen of Studium in Sarleyan. His are the festivities for which I'm hoping to secure your assistance. Lorenzen, Faculty of Folklore. Delighted, I'm sure. Without further ado, then I shall test your knowledge of the season. First question, what creature symbolizes the Starlight Celebration? Reindeer. An easy question, wasn't none. I apologize if I insulted your intelligence. Indeed, the answer is reindeer. From gifts to carp, Starlight paraphernalia is often emblazoned with or designed in the image of these noble creatures. How for my second question, when did the Starlight Celebration begin to make use of this symbolism? Okay, now might be when you mean to say it wasn't always so. No, indeed, any mentions of reindeer is conspicuously absent from the tale which inspired the celebration. Thus did I take it upon myself to delve into the truth of the matter. And after many moon-scoring literature, I discovered telling testimony in an ancient Iscardian tome which spoke of reindeer that amuse younglings with delightful illusions. It was this spectacular act that earned reindeer the Starlight Celebrity, I posit. And in order to prove my theory, I have journeyed to Gridania, the Starlight Celebration, with this trusty fellow, Blitzen. Empty bubble. Oh, so Blitzen can use reindeer magic. Yes, Blitzen is of rare lineage, one that weaves illusions as a defense against predators. We have been keeping him under our care in Sarleyan while conducting research of his abilities. This might believe that Blitzen can trace his ancestry back to the reindeer who delighted children with illusions in the Iscardian tome. And I intend to have him do the very same for the children of Ayrshire, confirming history by recreating it as it were. You see, no matter how much I urge him back in Sarleyan, Blitzen refuses to produce side-pleasing illusions, but in Ayrshire, where it all began with his noble ancestor, I dare to hope that he will be suitably inspired. I welcome anything that will bring cheer to our sweet children. My duties blind me here, but I believe our adventure friend will prove a most capable assistant. Indeed, your cheery disposition tells me you are the perfect candidate for the task I have in store. Can I count on your cooperation? Splendid, thank you, as will posterity. I'm sure. Now then, your role is a simple yet crucial one. Round up the children who will witness Blitz and create his illusion. I shall be up Cal Falls making the necessary preparations. Good luck, and I will see you again anon. Okay, let's see what kind of a task. Perhaps you can begin your search along the path from the markets to the Lancers Guild. I dare say we younglings will be out gazing at the shops and decorations. And okay, so seasonal event quest. So this is really one of those seasonal event quests. Let's see more details. Currently celebrated Starlight Celebrant introduces to Lorenzen an associate professor of folklore visiting from Sarleyan. Lorenzen has come to Elsea in pursuit of truth, to wit, the origin of Starlight Reindeer symbolism. He hopes to prove beyond a shadow of doubt that Reindeer of Eld once delighted young children with illusions, and he requires the aid of cheerful adventurers such as yourself to set the stage for his experiment. You set off, gather a crowd of younglings, Blitz and the Reindeer. At the crux of this operation, shakes his head dolefully, seemingly less than enthusiastic. Gather children for Lorenzen. Okay, so where we are at now. Aha, okay. Here, probably let's go east and up, north. Okay, I at least know 2 locations. So, okay, with this knowledge. So, first one is somewhere near a marketplace. Aha, there is a Christmas suit. And there seems to be little by little more and more Christmas decorations. Okay, this seems to be first bright-eyed boy. There's going to be illusions. That sounds like fun and all, but I promised my mom I would help her put up decorations. Sorry. Okay, first one. Then I think we can use this marketplace. And same time when I'm here, it's always good to check your gear. And okay, it seems that my gear needs fixing or repairs. It's good to do. Then I think we need to go north and then west. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, there is cautious side next to presents. Oh, I was told to buy Starlight cake and hurry home, sorry. Okay, there is somewhere is third one. Okay, over there. Across the bridge. Lively lad. There is magical reindeer that can create illusions. Amazing. I just finished my chores, so I'll head over at once. Okay, one success. And I think maybe we need to go back, probably. Speak with Lores and... over here. So it means that, okay, a little bit west. Aha, there are snowmen. Snowmen and present. A snowman and present. You are returned. I trust a cackle of rosy-cheeked younglings will be arriving shortly. Only this one. This is precisely the problem with today's youth. No concept of scholarships or virtues of academic inquiry. I suppose this singular ragamuffin will suffice for the purposes of proof. The number of children isn't consequential after all. Blitzen, the seasons of light is full glow, and side stands expectant before you. Hearken unto the spirit of your ancestor, and bring forth your delightful illusions. Will anything happen? Concentrating. Empty bubble. Come on, Blitzen. Is this not a Starlight Celebration? And is that not a child, wide-eyed and innocent? Ah, that's just normal reindeer. The baby Yeti from last year was much better. Oh well. Okay, last year there was Yeti visiting Old Gridani. Wait, don't leave, I beseech you. There's crucial discoveries to be made in the name of folklore, for which your assistance is paramount. Yeah, that didn't go as I hoped. What am I to do now? Forgive me, but I need a moment to collect myself. Amidst the calm of the Greatlum Grovery, perhaps I shall return once my thoughts are clear. there is something. And I look map. There is, okay, over here, very next. You will wait patiently, but Lorenzen doesn't return. Perhaps you should search for him. Okay, let's look. So it seems that we need to go to the Botanist Guild. So direction to the Botanist Guild. And I just check is okay, Jonathan is still here. And I just check. Jonathan is special person who will give awards. You have accomplished enough feats to keep the bard singing for a lifetime, lad. Such an achievement shouldn't go unrecognized, and to that end I'd like you to have this. Consider it token of my highest esteem. You accrued achievement points have earned you achievement certificate. Certificates may be exchanged for special reward of your choice by speaking with Jonathas. And okay, we got 8 achievement certificates. So I think that sometimes I didn't know Jonathas and I didn't know the existence of him. But there were some things that made me later to realize that there is some kind of special person which I need to locate and exchange achievement certificates. So okay, we now have 18. There is a goblin cap, and I wonder, did I don't remember. Do I have this? So that chocobo head is one of those very popular items. Then there is okay, there are special head items, no accessories, and I look about these. Those are very. What do we have here? This is actually for haircut. You can cut your hair more stylish, so you get this kind of special letter or voucher. Then what else we have minions, and it will cost 2 other minion like hand, black chocobo, and now I remember, if you look very closely the minion item, you can see that there on the right bottom corner there is orange tick marker. So this means that for example, this minion I already have, but if I look this wind up cursor, I see that there is no orange tick marker, so I don't have this one. Also this is missing, but this I have. And then there is this kind of what I don't have. Wind up leader who will follow you unquestionably for coin and country. Interesting. And wind up Odin, Guaranteed not wipe out your entire party in one fell stroke. Okay, this sounds very good. Find a warrior of light. I think this might be something to get. Then what else? Find a goblin. And I think, yeah, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I had a match. It was this bridge trial match against Killcames, but this is like minion version of Killcames. Then there is also Nanamo, which is Princess of Ulda. So this is actually also very important. Find a Frion. And I noticed that I actually could take very lot of these. This I seem to have. And did I remember? This was actually mount, special mount. And this is clothing care for your chocobo. Just a moment. Black mage. Oh, okay, this was also for chocobo care. And I got it a bit down to see everyone else. Friar Saffron. This is also for chocobo care. And again special mount, but there is orange tick marker, so I have this mount. Then gear item. And this gear item I seem to have. And I wonder... Magitek Death Claw identification key. And I don't seem to have this one. This is probably mount, but this is something very... I know that when you do those custom quests, I sometimes got this kind of... I need to... maybe I try. Let's see what happens. Is it really? Now we actually need to find it. Okay, it's over here. Can we use it? Okay, let's use it. Okay, it really is mount. I got new mount. Let's see. I cannot use in capital cities. And it's like this. I actually later, where I first do this seasonal, and after this. So it's Magitek Death Claw. And Jonathan was the person. Jonathas. So names Jonathas. And okay. So we got again. Now I remember one new thing. Let's still. I still stick what other interesting there were. And no weapons. But maybe I take Nanamo. Nanamo minion. So okay, we got one minion. And okay, let's use it. And minions we can use in cities, so there are no restrictions for minions. Now we only need to find hatchling, Muggle, Bunny, Rudy, Sproutling, Dodo, Calf, Emperor, Alfinod, over here, Nanamo. The clockwork doll is a reproduction of model first crafted in the year of the calamity to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Nanamo Nano's ascendance to the Ulda throne, 17th in her time. The Sultana was crowned when she had seen but 5 summers. And what does her look like? Small version. Very small. Okay, so now the another task was to find our special quest. No matter how long you wait, Lorenzen fails to return. A lesser man might simply abandon him, but no, this is the season of generosity, and you are the greater man. You set off towards Great Lone Grover to find him. Okay, now I remember. Our idea was to go to Botanist Guild. And okay, Botanist Guild. Sometimes if you are not sure about navigation, there are these kind of helping guild signs above. For example, this Weather is for botanist. It's kind of botanist symbol. And okay, let's try to find our special quest. Lorenzen, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's you. It seems I've been here rather longer than I thought. My apologies. I've been pondering my dilemma, but I believe I have identified the root of the problem. The children of Crudania are insufficient for my purposes. The original testimony was Iscardian after all, meaning that it is Iscardian children I require. I was a fool to consider proving my theory anywhere else. There is just one problem. Iscard is closed to outsiders, and an adventure, however, perhaps you know a way for us to enter the city. Okay, now it's Time to select choice. How does Blitzen feel about all this? You seem to be one reindeer sort of slate. I don't think the children are what's insufficient. Let's choose the first one. Blitzen, why? He would agree with me, of course. Isn't that so, please? Oh. Blitzen, where did you go? Blitzen, Blitzen. Okay, reindeer vanished. Over here. I can't find Blitzen anywhere. Where could he have gone? God, so absorbed was in my thoughts, I must have left him somewhere. The gods know he can't bear being alone, or he must be so frightened right now. I must find him, must find my dear boy. Okay, this was the first part of the quest. Okay, then what? Okay, then we got the next seasonal quest, the coast of Starlight present. There is, and there is actually mount. This is actually a reward's mount. Associate Professor Lorenzen is experiencing some panic. Oh, Blitzen, where could he have gone? Lorenzen is in state of distress. Try to soothe his nerves. So, okay. Now we need emote. So sometimes you need to use emotes. So it was shoot. Okay, we have one over here as a favorites. Gasp, what am I doing? Blitzen needs me, and yet here I am. A blubbering mess. My apologies for subjecting you to such undignified behavior. Unforeseen circumstances have tendency of rattling my nerves, but I'm well now, thanks to you. I shall go and search for Blitzen at once. May I count on your cooperation once more? My heartfelt thanks for now. Let us focus our search within the city. If they could make inquiries in the direction of Miketo Amphitheater, I shall retrace our steps back to Afghala Falls quickly now. Okay, I check a little bit closer to the journal. Okay, it was here. Thanks to your diligent pathing, Lorenzen regains his composure and is ready to find Blitzen. He sends you off towards the Miketo Amphitheater to gather witness testimonies, while he retraces his step back to Afghala Falls. And I think we need to... okay, now we need to go back. Ah, there is Happy Holiday Maker. A reindeer, why yes, I saw it go dancing through the snow towards Mikketo Amphitheater. Ah, there is another charmed citizen. A reindeer, you say? As a matter of fact, one went routing by the amphitheater and down the lane not long ago. And I probably go. Ah, here is something. Frost Fanatic. Perfection, absolute perfection, the very incarnation of crystalline beauty. Or were you speaking to me? Reindeer, I can't say that I did. Transfixed to this frozen masterpiece as I was. I vaguely recall having heard some clopping noises passing behind me, though I must have been something of the sort. Okay, let's see more closely. Journal. Witness testimony has informed you of Blitzen's likely whereabouts. You jingle merrily as you run for some reason, but such things are hardly unusual during the Starlight season. Pay it no mind and head for New Gridania. Okay, so we need to go to the New Gridania this time. And someone seems to be Blitzen, our reindeer. Oh, adventure, have you had any luck in locating Blitzen? Where have you been? I've been running myself ragged in search of you. Blitzen speaks. Blitzen, why do you pray so? Why to summon me, of course, ho ho ho. I wonder if it's something from casino. And was it? And you are our casino boss, Saint of Nemea. I'm Saint of Nemea. I'll come at our untethered friend's behest to lead you, your misguided soul, in the soothing bosom of the Starlight Celebration. I'll ask you plainly, young scholar, do you understand why you were unable to coax forth the legendary twinkling of his reindeer magics? Aye. So you don't know, fortunately for you, not escapes the Saint of Nemea's all-seeing eyes. You see too, don't you, the reason why our scholarly friend failed. have lost the sight of the spirit. Maybe I chose the worst one. But if it's actually reindeer... no. Okay, I choose the worst spirit. Oh, of course I haven't lost sight. Well, no, that's a Starlight Celebration is for the benefit of the children. So you finally understand indeed, the Starlight Celebration exists for the good children of the realm. This our antlered friend knows well. But you, my scholarly friend, you were so obsessed with your work that you could only see the children as a means to prove your theory. Is it any wonder that Blitzen was not mighty to oblige your demands? Is it, as you say, good saint, respecting the custom one seeks to understand is basic folklorist fieldwork. I shame my profession in forgetting it. My thanks for comforting me, my friend, and my apologies for ignoring your feelings. Ho ho ho, it seems my job here is done. And our saint of Numea always reminds me one certain person in cold saucer. I leave this man and this reindeer in your capable hands, and wence a happy starlight to all, and to all good morning. Right, there isn't a moment to lose. Let us resume our research. Forgive me for that force of habit. Let us resume our celebration of this wondrous season by bringing joy and happiness to the children. Well, Mommy, that cry of distress, it comes from the other side of Etrite Plaza. Come, my friends. So, okay, over here. Tearful thought. Wow, I want mommy. My mommy. Oh dear, distraught as she is, how are we to learn what ails her? We need to settle her somehow, with sweets perhaps or toys. Wow. Okay, now it did happen. Oh, how pretty. Well done, Blitzen, well done. Now we may ask after the source of her woes. Greetings, little one. Tell me, what is that troubles you? Well, me and Mommy were on our way to the markets, but suddenly she wasn't there, and I got scared. I see. I expect that your mother is still nearby, in which case... Is anyone a missing child? We have lost sight in search of her mother. Oh, there you are, thank goodness. Mommy, you were there, then suddenly you were gone. I was so scared. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetling. I'm here now. Thank you so much for looking after my daughter, sir. Thank you, sir, and you too, Mr. Reindeer. Those shiny presents were really pretty. Okay, time of choice. This is kind of funny. Your hypothesis was correct, I see. Let's change it. What, alright, I suppose Blitzen just proved my theory, didn't she? Hey, I was too concerned with helping the little one to notice. Well, I shan't complain, seeing as we have fulfilled our objective. Shall we report back to currency? Okay, time to go back to amphitheater. Welcome back, everyone. How did you feel in the end? Very well, I'm pleased to say we managed to reunite the lost child with her mother and, for happy side benefit, succeeded in proving my theory. My, the three of you have been busy indeed. Thank you for your help, adventure. Allow me to offer my gratitude as well. Were it not for you, I would have remained blind to what's truly important. Hehe, saying thank as well, are you? But it seems to me you played as important role as any today. Blitzen, you are a dependable little helper as I have ever known. It's curious though, at first he seemed wholly unmotivated to act, but then showed the illusion of his own volition. What do you suppose inspired his change of heart? I believe the answer is concern in the beginning. He could tell that I held none for the children and sought only academic satisfaction. Pure of heart as he is, how could Blitzen be moved to assist me? However, when he sensed that the concern I held for that crying child was genuine, he longer felt resistant to using his powers. Blitzen sounds like quite intuitive fellow. Reindeer generally are as herd animals. They are accustomed to sensing even the slightest shift in feeling of intent. And this is but another theory, but I suspect the Blitzen ancestors conjured the illusions in response to the feeling of love and kindness they sense in the people around them. Such reindeer were far more plentiful back then. Some were even domesticated to pull sleds. No doubt younglings had ample opportunity to witness the same spectacular illusions we now find so precious. And it's truly unfortunate that Blitzen's skin have so declined in number. But I will cherish the invaluable contribution to the Starlight Celebration. Thanks you for sharing this fascinating history with us. If I was able to impart even modicum of the passion I feel towards my subject, I will count myself very blessed indeed. But that reminds me. There is one last task for which I would appreciate your assistance, to wit, sharing Blitzen's miraculous illusions and the joy they inspire with as many children as we can find. Speaking in the true spirit of Starlight, Lorenzen, I dare say you'll be a little helper yet. And there is actually Starlight Steed horn. Speak with Lorenzen to accompany him on a special Starlight Celebration mission. So now there are extra missions. Who knows what familiar faces you might encounter, and sometimes you really might see some familiar faces from previous years. Now we need to find Lorenzen. Where can we find Lorenzen among all the people? But let's see if he is somewhere. I just take these near locations. And I look Starlight Supplier, are there any special things? Illuminated tree. Maybe I buy this. I don't have a house, so I cannot yet use this one. But maybe I buy it for future use. And I feel that Lorenzen is somewhere here. But let's look more closely. I think let's see. Elite Führer Aha, Lorenzen is here. No, not. Okay, now we finally found Lorenzen. So let's talk to him. You will accompany us, then, my thanks. Our task is simple. We shall take Blitzen on a tour of Gridania and delight the children we meet with his marvelous illusions. While little helpers will distributing presents of more tangible nature, I believe that Blitzen's glamour will perfectly set a tone for such gift-giving. Being a visitor to this city, however, I'm not certain where to seek out children. May I trust you to guide us to them? Marvelous. Without further ado, where shall we head first? And okay, so there are choices. And let's just select the first one from the list. Very well, let us go and spread some starlights here. Clever kid. Wow, a real reindeer. I have only ever read about them before. Go on, Blitzen, show us your spectacular glamour. Ah, amazing. I think this must be previous year. Indeed, much like the scent of freshly hewn cheddar happy starlight younglings, we, the saints' little helpers, have come bearing gifts one can touch as well as see. Futucha, we hope you like it. Okay, Fufucha is one of the previous hunks of food. It is a lumbershed child comprised of the finest selection of timber the forest has to share. You have soft-grained maple, some supple ash, stern oak. Cannot you hear the symphony? Yeah, no, not really. Those are building blocks, my dear, made especially for you by the Carpenters Guild. Oh, I love blocks, thank you, little helpers. I wonder, Carpenters Guild. Curious that he should appreciate blocks over fine cross sections of lumber, puzzling indeed. Silverian for the pleasant surprise. As you can see, the botanist and carpenter guilds are working together for this year's celebration, with guildmasters volunteering to be little helpers. Our gifts are joint effort. Beating people at the competence guild made some beautiful blocks of food. My botanist guild, while tending blocks out of food, my botanist gathered. Okay, this was botanist guild master. Yeah. And because red cap. Okay, so it was Fufutsa as a botanist guild master, gathered while tending the forest. I hope these stories sow the seeds of inspiration with the hearts of our younglings, that they might grow, embrace nature. But enough of my vegetation metaphors, we have presents to distribute. I actually, during summertime, I leveled my botanist to level 50. Come, Timbermaster, more children awaits. Indeed, and let us use that blocks just from earlier. It seemed rather effective. Fufutsa has very special high-level quest for botanist. Feel that my went splendid, wouldn't you say? The little helpers appearing when they did only added to the children's enjoyment. And last but not least, Blitzen played his part to perfection. We shall take a well-earned rest, but we would welcome your assistance again should you feel like going on another tour. And I think let's choose another. And we already visited the first one, so it's now I take the second one. Very well, let us go and spread some starlight cheer. Oh hello, this is my first time meeting a reindeer. Is he friendly? Go on, Blitzen, show us your spectacular glamour. Oh, it's beautiful. And our special quest. Give a happy starlight, my dear. I have a gift for you from the saint, perhaps not as sensational as the reindeer trick, but these will last longer. Gas leather accessories, I love them. Thank you so much, little help. I found a leatherworking master. Darling little thing. I trust you are fulfilling your starlight duties with the diligence expected of you. I do have volunteered my service this year. I do it only right, seeing how much my own little ones delight in the season. It is remarkable how a child's smile can warm the heart, an infectious joy if there ever was one. Anyway, I must be off. Enjoy the rest of festivities. So I probably let a working guildmaster was our second special quest. Well, that went splendidly, wouldn't you say? The little helper appearing when they did only added the children's enjoyment, and last but not least, Blitzen played his part to perfection. We shall take well-earned rest, but we should welcome your assistance again should you feel like going on another tour. And let's talk again. Marvelous. Without further ado, then where shall we head first? And the last one, the market. Very well, let's us go and spread some starlight here. Wow, reindeer are massive, look at him, he's massive. Go on, Blitzen, show us your spectacular glamour. That's incredible. Happy Starlight, my child, this little helper has arrived with a very special gift. And who is... Aha, there is from markets. Is it actually a retainer? Manager. Cookies, my favorites, thank you little helper. I'm going to go and share them with my friends. Minion, well, isn't it Silverian lending your assistance to the Starlight Celebration? As you can see, the Carling Canopy is also participating in the festivities this year. Our establishment has adopted Starlight Spirit with a special children's menu in addition to festive decoration this season after all. Now, while I would love to stay and chat, I must be off. These cookies won't deliver themselves. I look forward to seeing you again at the canopy. Well, that went splendidly, wouldn't you say? The little helpers appearing when they did only add it to the children's enjoyment, and last but not least, Blitzen played his part to perfection. We shall take well-earned rest, but would you come to your assistance again, should you feel like going on another tour? And okay, we visited all three. Sometimes during these festivities it might be that you are given those kind of firecrackers or something. I seem to have 2 orchestration scrolls. And okay, now I think it's finally time to go and see these special mounts. So let's select some place place than the capital. And I think Petran's Meadows is fine. Time to look our new mounts. And let's look first. One what we got from Jonathan. And aha, okay. So to see Jonathas, I already activated it. So let's see how does it look like. Magitek Death Claw, an ancient Alakan weaponry known as an Iron Claw, is believed to be inspiration for this deadly example of imperial ingenuity. While most of the dead claws deployed in battle are used for logical purposes, this particle model has been customized by stationary units for enemy capture. Okay, now I understand what does it mean, enemy capture. Can we land somewhere here, or next to the sign? So finally I'm able to read a Chocopachine. Muggles. Grimo. Can we go to the balloon? Okay, this way up and this way down. Landed. Okay, now we have landed. And then let's look the Christmas time month. To activate it, we need to use command. So let's select subcommands and use. And let's look our mount guide. Time to locate it. Okay, Starlight Steed, the reindeer Blitzen visiting from Sarleyan gifted you this rideable glamour as a show of gratitude for your kind aid. For the creature itself to the presence or is recreated such impressive detail that it could only be considered a Starlight miracle. Okay, so this looks so cool. And I think I go some place what has very winter. So winter kind of landscape. We need to go Camp Dragon Head. I think it's good. Jonathas Central Highlands. And I probably go outside. And I wonder, any Christmas tree? There is, now I understand, there is orange marker. I see, is it some kind of... Aha, so it was one of my previous quests. And I think this is good location next to the friendly postman Moogle. And I think this again seems to be a good stopping point. We managed to do Christmas seasonal event quest called Starlight Celebration, and by doing this quest you will be given a mount, Reindeer mount. And I want to thank you for everyone for watching and stopping by.